Now we're going to start riding Atreyu. He's been ridden before. When I get on a horse, I want him to stand still. Atreyu takes a couple of steps. I ask his head to stay to the inside, towards me, so I have control. I want him to wait until I ask him to move off, so that I can get my seat and my stirrups adjusted. Then I ask him to give his head down to the bit. And then I'm going to ask him to start moving forward. If he won't respond to vocal cues, I begin to ask him by bumping him with my legs. I bump rhythmically and consistently until I get a movement forward. Then I stop bumping. That's his reward. As he starts moving around, I ask him to give to the inside, the outside, and give his head down. I want him to stretch down and forward, utilizing his back muscles and keeping him from hollowing out his back and learning to collect, basically. He's going to bring his head a little more forward and down than I'd like him to for now, but that's okay. I'm also beginning to ask him to move his shoulders. So, with direct rein and indirect rein and my leg pressure, if he pops his shoulder out, I ask him to pop it back in. If he stops like he did there, I use my leg bumps to ask him to move forward again. Here, I reward him for stretching his head. His head set is not consistent yet, but with consistency of cues and the way that I ride him, I can get a consistent head set at some point. Here he's become agitated and has quit listening to me, so I'm going to pull the emergency brake. I pick up one rein, keep the other one loose, and I ask him to connect his hindquarters and move them over. I do it again here. All I want for him is to step his hindquarters over. If a horse's hindquarters are moving sideways, he can't move forward. This requires a lot of thought on this part, so it gets his attention back on me. He's chewing and licking, and that's a good sign.
Gotta always keep him busy, because he's got the emotional control of the squirrel.
He's lost it again.
Like such.
Pull him out, get the hindquarters back, and off we go. Thank you. Asking him to move forward. Good boy. Motions are high, ask to drop the head. He's asking him little things. He's totally lost it. Pull the hindquarters out. Good.
Once he moves his hindquarters out and I bring him down to a lower state of emotion, I can get him back to where I can work with him.
Oh no. I'm going to ask him to switch directions. So I don't have a whole lot of control over his shoulder right now, but I've got some. Good. I don't cross my reins over. I'm just using my leg and holding this rein and opening this one to ask him to move his shoulders over. He's doing a lot of head throwing. He's rather noisy with the bit, so I've got to keep my hands very quiet. Popping the shoulder, leg against the side. Good boy. Ask him to turn around again, turn my head, open the left rein, close the outside. Good, we got a little step over. I'm pleased. Emotions are high.
Very high. Let me back up a little bit.
Ask him to give the head. Give. Good. I'm just looking for the littlest thing, even if it's a tiny nod, or the ear goes back. That's him bringing his attention back to me. That's what I want. Quiet hand, I'm asking him to give the outside. Good. Just get a little fast. I say no, head down. Head down and calm. So I'll pop his shoulders and I'll bring it back in. figure out when he's had too much and I need to back down. Good. Drop your head. Drop your head. Total ignoring. Pull out. Good. Then just go back down. Nope. Extreme agitation, so I'm just going to ask him to go back down to very simple things. Like walk forward. Move your head to the inside. Good. Move your head to the outside. Good. Bring your head down. Good. These are things he already knows and can respond yes to. So I get him back to that point where he's answering yes consistently. He's got some herd anxiety, which is not uncommon for a horse his age, but by teaching him that he should listen to me and think back, I can be his herd. No, get down. Get down again. Good. Good. The chewing of the bit and the dropping of the head are things I'm looking for. Ask for the shoulder again. Pick up the outside, open the inside, press over with my leg. Good boy. I got a couple of good steps there. So let him know he's done well.